Since this person just pulled up to me next with a SUV, I can't really see to my left side, so that camera kind of helps, because once you're pulling out, it kind of gets all the way around and you can see if you're going to hit anything.
There we go.
And it's very smooth. Well, it has pretty good power. It takes off pretty quick if you need it to. It still has a little get up and go for it to be so small. But I'm teaching my daughter to drive, so I'm not get up and going too much.
I normally drive it on the side roads by my house, so it's a little bit easier to go without having so many cars, especially since I've just started learning. It's really nice. I mean, driving the truck was extremely hard, but now that I'm in this, I feel like I'm able to get places much easier, and I'm not as nervous whenever I drive it.
It rides really smooth. It's really great. I mean, the mirrors are really good, and everything is set just perfect height, so I don't really have any problems like I thought I would, you know, driving a small car. And I still feel like I'm sitting up, even though it's in a car and not a truck anymore. It's always a little scary when you're in a little car and there's two big old trucks on the highway and you're having to get between them. But this car handles just fine, so I can go get in and out perfectly fine, no problems. Parking is great. I always kind of tease, get out of the way, Ken. I always kind of tease my daughter because I'm really bad about directions, and so I'll miss my turn a lot, and I'll have to kind of make a U-turn or something, and I'm just like, man, I couldn't do that in the truck. I couldn't do that in the truck. And even parking, I don't have to try and find a parking spot to park anymore. It's just like the first one I find that's a good one, I can just whip in and no problem. It just fits right in. So it's not difficult to where I have to pull in, back out, straighten the truck back up like I used to. So yeah, I love parking this thing.
Every time I see one of my friends, I'm like, have you seen my new car? My friends love it. I love it. I mean, it's just a great car. And every single time I get the chance, I always show them the car, and then as soon as they get in, I get to show them the speakers.
This was the car that I pulled up first online, and they had a really good price on it, so I was like, well, you know, I'll look at it and see. And I mean, the minute he pulled it out and started showing us everything, we both fell in love with it, and then we drove it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is it, this is the car.